While leading a spiritual retreat in Belarus, a young man approached me and asked if he could have a few minutes to talk with me. And so we found a time between speaking sessions to meet. And he shared with me how he struggled with depression, which only fueled other addictive behaviors in his life. As I listened, I became aware that depression wasn't his only struggle. He said to me, "Those within the church tell me that if I really love Jesus, I wouldn't be depressed." Well, to assume that depression is limited strictly to a spiritual issue, that's naive. Loving Jesus isn't a cure-all for depression. Despondency is a frequent and serious condition in the human life. The wisdom of Proverbs reminds us that anxiety in the heart of man causes depression, but a good word makes it glad. There are many contributing factors that encourage a depressed spirit. External pressures, chemical imbalances, lack of sleep, drugs, alcohol, and more. Jesus understands despondency. It was in the Garden of Gethsemane that he cries out and he says, "My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death." The psalmist understands the pain of depression. He writes, "Reproaches have broken my heart, so that I am in despair. I looked for pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none." If you're discouraged, if you feel depressed, don't ignore it. And don't think you're alone. Allow God to be with you. Talk to God about how you feel. Remember, loving God more does not liberate us from discouragement. Remember that God is with us even when our soul is in despair. And when we remember that God is with us, it ignites hope. Receive these words today from the psalmist. "Why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation." I'm praying for you that you will discover hope in the midst of despair. I'm praying that you will encourage others to discover hope in the midst of their despair. Have a blessed week.